So now Cam leads the Panthers up following this facing 3rd and long.
22, 22.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. He finds an opening past the 40. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Gun.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Buying time to his left. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, here's Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. From the red zone now, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mike's 50. I got one. Mike's 50, Mike. Gun. Pick your game up. Hey, no, look up.
On 2nd and 6. Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. back now in Mexico City. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Out of the gun, Newton. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Back, 8, 8.
The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton. And that is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the ends. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
8. Mike 50. You remember me? Let's go, baby. Mike's 50.
Newton on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Go get him. Great. 50. Get that. Come on. Mike 50. I'm coming after you.
So that'll back him up 5.
Ready. Watch the pass.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. And he's going to go down again.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
They snap it to Newton. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Ready? Hey, Alpha. 59. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Mike's 59. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From a yard out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Gano the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. On 1st down, Newton. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. A shotgun snag for Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
He's coming. We got double up. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, Haywood. There you go. Mike spot 4. Coming in. Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll look to throw. Caught by Jones. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Yep. Watch the screen. Shoot. 5. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. You're trash. Right there. Go.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll set up a throw. Eluding and the pressure gets to him again. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the home team here, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And now it's off to the airport for a date with Customs and a long flight north to the U.S. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis,